Mappa just released a beautiful anime earlier this week called Chainsaw Man. Now, as a manga reader, I've already read 7 volumes of this and I was so hyped for it. But today, we are not going to talk about that show. Now, again, that show is fire. It is crazy looking. But we're going to talk about something that's actually fire. Tatsuki Fujimoto, who made Chainsaw Man, made another book. And it is called Fire Punch. Now, Fire Punch, real quick, I don't know if you see it right here, explicit content. What I'm going to get into is super graphic, and we're going to talk about spoilers, but I think this is a hidden gem everyone should go out and check out if you love Chainsaw Man, because I kind of love this more. At the start of Fire Punch, it shows the world, a desolate place filled with snow. There is no food. There's just no life growing anywhere. Funny, my second video is another dystopian world. This is way more graphic than Cash and Sins. Now, this book starts off with Agni and his sister Luna. Now, at the start of this book, Agni and Luna are out looking for food. That food is actually Agni. Agni can actually regenerate. He could cut his arm off and regrow it in an instant. And he's feeding the villagers this. It is so disturbing to think about, but you got to look at it at the perspective of there is no food and this one guy can regen and he wants to help the villagers at least eat and keep on going. Fucked up beyond belief, but it is a very interesting take on this. Now, after Agni gets a bunch of his little arms in a sack, he goes out, feeds the villagers, and you can see that he cares about these people and he wants to wish them well. And some of the villagers know that they're doing something kind of fucked up. They're very appreciative of what he's doing for them. Now, a little later, the military show up and they see all these people, these older people, and they just want to help and blah, 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 until one soldier stumbles upon human remains. Now, of course, they don't think it's this one guy. They just think this is a village of cannibals. Now, the leader, Doma, gives them a heads up. This village does not exist. Exterminate them all. So he does. He lights everybody on fire. And this is where we get into the heavy part. Agni gets lit ablaze too. But he regenerates. He ends up stuck burning and rehealing for 8 years. Now, the images I'm going to show are very fucked up, fair warning. But man, what a start. What a start. It takes, I think it says a year or two for him to even be able to breathe normally, because the fire, 6 or something years to be able to get up. And then finally at the 8th year, he could get up and walk. And he's just ready for his revenge. Everybody he knows and loves is gone. Dead. Now, I do think you guys should check this out. This book is rough. This guy's a badass beyond belief. He just punches somebody and boom, they're lit ablaze and on fire. And it's so crazy. Later on, while he's walking about looking for Doma, he does meet a new friend. And this friend is named Sun, who Sun has nowhere else to go and decides to fire this fireman because he's warm and he could just sit next to him. I'm not going to get too far more into it. I just wanted to discuss what a rough, crazy start for this book. And it gets so much wilder. I just wanted to give it a shout out. Please go check it out. If you love Chainsaw Man, I think you'll love Fire Punch just as much, or maybe even more. The author of this, Tatsuki Fujimoto, beautiful artwork. I mean, you see in these images, and you could see in Chainsaw Man manga, it is just beautiful, crazy drawing. And you could tell he really put his heart and soul into it. But again, guys, I really appreciate it. And till next time, I'll see you around.